Hello, welcome back to my channel. Yesterday we talked about minimum viable product, and we said that minimum viable product can help you to save time, to save energy, and to save resources because you use it to validate your idea in the market. Today we are going to be talking about another concept that is sometimes confused with minimum viable product, and this concept is called prototype. Prototype. What is prototype? Prototype is a preliminary version, a preliminary model or preliminary example of the final product you are trying to build. And prototype can come in many forms. It can be just low fidelity prototype, or it can be high fidelity prototype. And when I say low fidelity prototype, the word fidelity really means precision, accuracy, right? So it's a matter of how precise or how does this model look exactly like the final product you're trying to build. So if it doesn't really look like it, but it gives a rough idea of how the product looks like, you can call it a low fidelity prototype, which is low-fi. And if it actually looks like it or is exactly the way you want the final product to be, this prototype is called high fidelity prototype, which is hi-fi. So when I talk about this, you don't get confused. So it can be a low fidelity prototype, or which is something like you sketch this your idea or this product you are trying to build on a paper just to explain it to maybe your friends or your colleague, or even to a potential customer, or even to your flatmate, for example, that this is what I'm trying to build. And a low fidelity prototype is used in the early stage of prototyping, and also during the ideation stage when you're still brainstorming and bringing up idea of how to build this product. You can use low fidelity prototype because you can bring out your book and sketch how you want the product to look like. You can use a paper to build them. For example, if you want to build a car, you can use a paper to like build this car you want it to look like, or you can even sketch this vehicle on a piece of paper. For example, I was explaining an idea to a friend last week of something I'm trying to build with another friend, and while I was talking to him on phone, he could not really understand what I was saying. But when I drew this on a paper and I made a video to tell him this is what I'm saying, he understood perfectly, because a picture speaks far, far louder than 10,000 words, right? So, for example, if you want to describe me to somebody, if you want somebody to know me rather, if you give the person my picture, the person can quickly know me. Having looked at the picture, you can say, oh, this is the guy. But if you tell the person it's like this, it's very cute, he has pink lips, he's done this, come on, it will be difficult for this person to even know when the person sees me, even if you give, if you explain and tell the person everything I have as a person. But just a picture, speaks louder than all the explanation you want to give in this world. That is why prototype is good, because by sketching it and letting people see it, people can really understand what you're trying to build. And if a customer is telling you to build something, by sketching it and taking it back to the customer, that, oh, is it what you explained to me? The customer can say, oh, no, this is not what I want. I want this to be this and this to be that. So it enhances your understanding of this product. But this is low fidelity prototype. So you can begin to improve this prototype, take it back to the customer, or take it back to your team. You people check it. No, we should change this. We should use this color, until you get to high fidelity prototype. And high fidelity prototype is like an exact model of the final product you want to build. So it's a prototype, but it's exactly how the final product will look like in terms of the interface, the design, the structure, everything, the color of different pages, if it's a mobile application or it's a web application, how you, the font, everything is exactly like how you already want the final product to look like, right? But you use the high fidelity prototype to test the user friendliness of this product. For example, if it's a website, You can use it to test if it is very easy to navigate the website or not. You can use it to test how people feel when they see this website, when they are going through the website from one page to another, in terms of the color, in terms of the interaction and all those kind of things. What kind of feeling do people have, right? And you can invite a group of people who are interested or who are in this area. For example, if you are building a dating application, people who are interested in this kind of thing, to come and test the application to tell you how they feel when they were going through the prototype. Because the high fidelity prototype actually functions like the product, but it is not the product itself. It's just a model of the product, but it functions like the product. And to build the high fidelity prototype, you probably need more technicality. You definitely need more technicality. For example, if you want to build high fidelity, you probably want to use 3D in some cases, depending on the product. Even if it is a mobile or web application, you want to use platforms like Webflow, because there you can see the interaction, the dynamic and everything. It's not just a static page. You can see how everything flows together. You can see how users move from one page to another, what is kind of experience they have. Is everything functional? If they press this button, does it do the right thing? If they press this tab, does it go to the right place? That is what you use prototype to test: the functionality, the user friendliness, the usability, the feeling of the people when they are using this product. But the difference between a high fidelity prototype and an MVP is that an MVP is actually taken to the market to sell to the early customers. So people actually, either you give them for free if you want to just know what they think about the product, or you actually sell this. It's a product, people can use it, but instead of this product to have all the features, you only include the minimum features, so that you can, the minimum features that people need actually to make the product a product, you put it there and you take it to the market. And if you see that people are happy to see it and people give you feedback, many people downloaded the application, blah blah blah, then you can know that your idea or your product, it can be sold in the market, like it is viable. It can be sustained for a long time. You can generate profit, you can generate cash flow from this idea. But if people are not interested, you can say, okay, either you change something or you start another thing. So an MVP is used by people outside your group, outside your testing team, outside everything. But a prototype is used inside. It's something you use to test the functionality, not the market potential. And that is very important. MVP is used to test the market demand of this product. But prototype is used to test the usability, the user friendliness, how people feel when they are using this product. So somebody that is testing the prototype for you does not care about whether it's a good idea, whether people will like it or not. What he cares about is, as a person, let's assume that I'm using this product, how do I feel? So after it tells you that everything is fine, then you can now build the one that you take to the market, but you can remove some advanced features and just put the minimum, the basic, the essential features, and then go and test the demand for this product in the market. And that is when you build the minimum viable product. And you'll be able to understand the difference between both, because people mix this thing up many times. So, and they also, prototype can be used as a source of truth for your software or your software development team, or depending on the kind of product. But let's assume we are building a software product for the software development team, because they can use this prototype as a guide when they are coding the product, where to use red color, where to use blue color, where to put this image, what is the size of the image, where to put this button, if they click this button, where should it go. So they use this to like a guide for building the actual product, for building the actual website or the actual software, right? That is another advantage of building a high fidelity prototype, which is Hi-Fi. I hope you got value from this video, and now you understand the difference between prototype and MVP, and then you also understand the meaning of prototype. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel. This is really important, because this is one of the ways you can encourage me to continue to make videos. And don't forget to like my videos and share my videos and drop a comment below for me about this particular concept. Thank you very much, and of course I'll see you in the next video.